in technology, we're at full employment. We're beyond full employment. There's a major problem we see in the industry today, which is there are not enough technologists. The way we code today versus the way we coded 10 years ago, the way we coded 5 years ago, it changes so rapidly. You have a cell phone today with apps on it. You have cell phones that have video messages. I'm only 20 years out of computer science, a program in school. We didn't even have text message. We didn't have color screens when I was in school. We just had a cell phone, right? Most people had landlines and that's what they use. That was just 20 years ago. So technology's rapidly changed, and we've gone from this model of offshoring the developer function to other countries that are in different time zones, working what's called a traditional waterfall methodology, where requirements for the business and everything's done locally and in the same time zone, and typically the United States, and then they will offshore the development function to a different country that's possibly 10 hours behind or 10 hours ahead, et cetera. And then it kind of cycles back. The code comes here, gets tested, then goes back, and it's not a fast iteration. Today, a lot of software is being built in a rapid pace. We are doing Agile Scrum, and everybody's building in an iterative way, and they need to be either co-located or at least in the same time zone. So the demand for software developers in this country has significantly increased, and we just don't have them. So how do we take that problem of lack of software developers, huge underemployment, specifically under veterans and college graduates in this country, how do we take those two problems and solve them, right? Income SkillStorm. So we go to the market, we are recruiting, and 60% of our workforce that people recruit are veterans, right? So we recruit from veterans, we recruit from schools 100 to 400. You're not going to see SkillStorm lining up at Harvard, Yale. We're not recruiting from those schools. We're recruiting from schools 100 to 400 in America. There's great talent in these schools. We're not just looking at the computer science major. We're not just looking at the physics major. We're looking at music majors. Maybe they did a music degree and they did a full stack boot camp on the side and they could pass our tech screen. So there's a huge population of, and I say a huge population of diamonds in the rough that has not had the opportunity to succeed or to get access to the companies that we have access to. So the value prop here, the key is to bring in all this wonderful talent that essentially has gone underemployed. They could be great technologists. They've proven themselves to some degree with either going through something on their own side. Maybe they, as I said, maybe they did a boot camp, maybe they wrote an app, maybe they're just passionate about technology, and then we put them through our rigorous program. So from the one side, from the candidate perspective, we're tapping a pool of candidates that really nobody's going after, and we're trying to basically create a situation where they're no longer underemployed. And from day one, we're paying them as entry-level software engineers in our firm. And then within the first year of being placed with us, the salary increases are quite significant. So underemployment, we're trying to get rid of that straight away. And on the corporate side, where our candidates, the folks, our resources that are getting placed, what are we doing for them? Well, the clients we work with are typically recruiting from schools 0 to 20. So totally different model. We're giving them people that they can actually make an impact in their organization on day one. These people who come out of school, go through us, or come out of the military and go through us, they can defend 18 months to 2 years equivalent experience in one of our clients' organizations straight away. So they're getting a large group of that emerging talent, junior development group that can hit the ground running. So that, to me, just to answer your question, that's what brought me here. That's what, it's that value prop of helping people, and then also at the same time, we're solving a major problem we have in this country today.